What's going on, everybody? Back at it again with another video. This time I was going to read off the reviews that the Chicago Tribune gave Madden 20. Now, first let's go to the first line. Graphically, the game is a carbon copy of Madden 19. It's nearly indistinguishable from Madden 18. This year's game offers what looks like to be significantly lifted brightness filter laid over the preceding. Some of the faces seem brighter. If you do a one-on-one comparison, it's not a bad looking game when frozen, as there are some excellent player models, textures, sweat sliders, but these were all here before. This is the second year of the game being on PC. None of the issues that were on PC last year have been fixed this year, leading us to believe that they honestly do not care about the PC community and are just filtering it out because of everything else that they're doing. And honestly, it just seems like a game that's geared toward Ultimate Team. At every step of the year, you find yourself being pushed closer and closer to Ultimate Team. Would you like this player? Would you like this player? Hey, how's about having your favorite player play along with Snoop Dogg? How's about having your favorite player play along with other legends such as Marcus Allen? Get your free Marcus Allen, Eric Dickerson. Don't get me started on what I've heard about Eric Dickerson this year. I won't get into that. Now, the next thing that they bring off and they break down is the features or how the game plays. The biggest issue with Madden is the fact that there are a million different things that I can bring up, but the number one thing is there are an abundance of knowledge-worthy things in the game that lack, such as penalties, such as bad snaps, such as reads not being punished for guys making the throws which they shouldn't make. The biggest issue that I had with the game is throwing the ball at a wide receiver who's wide open and he continues to run downfield instead of turning around and adjusting for the ball. Now, mind you, this is a guy who writes for the Chicago Tribune. Please explain to me how a guy who's not a gamer can complain about the exact same things that we've been complaining about for years, which makes no sense. Now, I'm going to get back to what he's saying. Now, unfortunately, I remember this as being one of the problems from Madden 25. The problem was that the receivers could adjust to the ball, but the defensive backs couldn't. So now they've just swapped it and made it where the defensive backs can adjust to the ball, but the receivers cannot. This is what they call a fix to the problem that they had a little more than 4 to 5 years ago. Unfortunately, if you want your money's worth, Madden 20 or the Madden series in itself is not worth your time, your money, or your anger. Be sure that you check out games such as, despite all the microtransactions, I'm sorry you guys, I got a cold. That sniffling sounds disgusting on the mic, doesn't it? Now, despite some despicable microtransaction design, NBA 2K is exponentially better representation of its real life counterparts, such as in franchise mode and gameplay wise. MLB The Show also is a better game and a blueprint of gaming in which both companies should follow. This is amazing that a guy like that can have the exact same views that we've been having for the longest, but I'm gonna go into this a little bit more. I'm gonna get a little bit more information and go off on a couple of other little comparisons or whatever it is they do for Madden. I say a comparison. I'm sorry, you guys. I'm half asleep.